Sunday, November 11, 2012. This is Mercedes Diesel Guy, and this is my 1983 Mercedes 240 Diesel. I'm going to continue working today. Most of the day actually got away from me. Early this afternoon I went across town to pick up a load of parts. Not really stuff I needed, but just good spares for this car from somebody who was parting out another 83 240D. And I had a few other things to do around the house, a little painting and whatnot. So it's late in the afternoon, it's already dark, but I'm going to continue on here where I was yesterday with some of this undercoating, floor coating removal. I already got everything off the rear of the floor yesterday, and found some surface rust. Actually found a structural spot I wasn't aware of before, but it's not too bad. It should be easily fixed. And I am going to continue on at the front of the floor today. This coating on the front, of course, being different than the stuff in the rear. It's thicker and it's on there much more tenaciously. It's much more difficult to deal with. So I'm going to get started again with my heat gun and see if I can get the rest of at least the passenger side stuff up today. Well, I'm going to call it quits here for today. It's getting late in the day, and unfortunately, I did not get a lot done specifically on the car. Like I said, I made a run for parts. Nothing I really needed, but it's good stuff to have on hand. But I did get out here with the heat gun, and I got up a lot more of this floor coating on the passenger side front. On the passenger side front. And this stuff is really really difficult to remove. The stuff in the rear of the floor comes off pretty easy, but not this stuff so much. I mean, it's really thick. I would say almost a 1/4 inch, but it absolutely does have to come up. You can see here this rust hole that I uncovered, and I've been scrubbing underneath the car. I had no idea this was here. Runs completely along this seam. Once again, it's not too bad. It's something I can certainly patch up, whether I weld or rivet. Although these days I am leaning more towards doing riveted repairs on this car, and then coating the hell out of everything. Obviously, before I do any kind of repair, I'll cut out all the bad metal and coat everything with anti-rust paint, probably Eastwood Rust Encapsulator. But this was completely obscured from beneath by the factory undercoating. So, once again, if you look under one of these old Mercedes and you don't see anything, that's not necessarily an indicator that you don't have rust. But I've dealt with this sort of thing before, and I certainly did expect to find something like this. I was kind of hoping I wouldn't, but with a car this old that's already got this much rust, it's almost a guarantee you're going to find more. But you can see most of the floor is actually pretty solid. What you see here is not actually rust, it's mostly still just tar and adhesive remnants from this coating. I just don't have time to get the rest of it up today. But this stuff is really nasty. Once I have a heat gun on it, it lets off a whole bunch of nasty fumes, and I'm really trying to avoid breathing that as best I can. So probably won't be able to get any more work done on the car until after Thanksgiving, so I'll get back to this then, finish cleaning up the passenger side of the floor, and then I may actually make repairs over here before I do anything else. I'm not 100% certain yet. Or I might get all this off the floor and then move to the driver's side. But that's where I am for now. Nothing else to report. Thanks for watching, and if I don't get any more video done until after Thanksgiving, you all have a good holiday, and I will get more video for you as soon as I can.